Hey there! We are Mooney, the service behind your best nights. My name is Kevin.
I'm Javi.
I'm Shane.
And I'm Emilio. For several years, we have been aiming to bring out the best qualities in architecture, idealizing a space that goes beyond its look. And that means focusing more on how it impacts you, our customers.
We are all about the dusk to dawn, bringing out the godly and the ungodly hours by being that warm light of the sleeping city.
Yes, you guessed it. When it comes to Mooney, it's all about the night. Let's talk about it. The night is full of wonderful things, from the night sky and its heavenly bodies, to the graveyard shifts and even your favorite cafe. As much as our cities take a rest to prep for the following wonderful day, there are people who still make use of the night, taking forms such as your 24/7 convenience stores or live night markets for that extra night getaway aesthetic, or even book fairs or working spaces to bring out your inner night owl.
But we also know the night for its, well, other implications. These include dangerous aspects imposed on our environment, such as the energy crisis amplified by car-centered light design, and the lack thereof for defensible spaces that disturb our safety.
To bring it to a more Filipino context, the night could mean a whole lot more of things for the people. The night is seen as a phenomenon where locals hang out and take the time off with their friends through an inuman. And we know how Filipinos love their food, right? So this, paired with a bottle of beer, makes a perfect blend with the night. You can even spot this happening in the street, just like how Carindia has transformed into a drinking place at night, or when residential places extend their get-togethers on the street. But do you ever wonder why this is a typical scene in our country? Well, it may be linked to the very hospitable nature of the Filipinos, thus allowing such events to happen despite the uneasiness of the night. And although the Philippines is also known for its urban poor, the night is a home to an accumulation of what makes up the good and bad of our country.
As a company, we divided these studies into what we call trends. These trends impose architectural questions that are then replied with implications to apply to our overall design. Similarly, they serve as the basis in offering a sense of ambiguity in the architectural purpose to its users, most especially when employed during the night. But what are spaces when immersed with the night?
Well, actually, it's quite simple. You see, the way you use the night heavily relies on you. However, your environment also plays a significant role in influencing how you experience it. May it be activities that condition the brain to adapt to the ungodly hours of twilight or not. Elements such as these instigate a formula in creating spaces that are truly up to your needs, to redefine the nightly experience for you. These trends could further our objectives and goals as a company, bringing the optimum to your nightly needs and wants.
So where do you fit with us in this equation? Well, in the light of creating a systematic architectural experience, users such as yourself were the forefront consideration in ensuring a democratic structure within your respective community. And with the aid of innovative technology, a new system exists to cater what is best for you and the environment.
And that brings us to our very beloved case study of MAUWAY Mandaluyong. As CEOs, we have deliberately studied the specific barangay to stimulate what we would like to call the barangay provision system.
Herein, we reimagine barangays working alongside a barangay provision system, or what we like to call it, the BPS. The BPS exists to serve everyone and anyone in your community. You can even regard it as your kapitbahay na friend, a friend that guarantees the best version of yourself by looking out for your safety and even down to your very well-being.
With that in mind, we chose our beloved MAUWAY. Barangay MAUWAY is especially known for its variety in land use. There are areas dedicated to education and therapy, as well as areas accessible for transportation and productivity. Do you notice something? Yeah, we noticed that too. The zoning in MAUWAY creates this dynamic scheme. And in this scheme, we identify through this spectrum. This is applied all throughout the barangay to strategically disperse parts of the BPS.
But of course, a body cannot fully function without a heart nor a brain. That is why, using the same spectrum, we have established our base of operations, or what we would like to call the hub, which acts as the microcosm of the BPS.
The microcosm then undocks and transfers itself towards the hub's constituents, the foci. Foci are designed to provide a specialization of the hub's program in an assigned area of the barangay. However, our users still have a chance to bring these liberties right out in the front of your doorstep.
And this is you. You see your friend getting some action with her BPS. Won't you like to take action yourself? Think about it. What type of spaces have you been needing lately? Got an image in your head now, huh? Well, good news. BPS might just be your perfect solution. What's that? You want to try it out? Well, great. You're one step closer to becoming a true Munilenyo.
So you arrive into the hub and input your data to be a part of the provision system. How is your data collected then?
Our smart system provides tons of options for our community members, all accessible through reservation programming via your smartphone, text and SMS, or our MUNI cards. Remember, you'd be presented with the same set of programs under therapy, productivity, education, and transportation, no matter which device you use. So no worries.
To dive deeper into your options, a procedural generation based on our research is developed into several degrees of implications. This is to ensure that you could put your personalized data needed by our supercomputers to process and produce your night experiences. You heard it right. Our BPS has its very own supercomputers. It is at the heart of the hub that digests all the information to give you the best architectural experience catered to your choices.
Our productivity node. A space that effectively brings out your best outputs all the time. This specific module is configured with pieces that instigate a smooth flow of work while still having a nook for break times.
Our therapy node, the place that crafts you into the best version of yourself. The module functions as a personal rehabilitation with pieces particularly prescribed by a professional.
Our education node. This space is designed with pieces that allow you to learn the only things you need to learn. This particular module contains a set of pieces that promotes teaching and collaborations.
And lastly, our transportation spines, the network that operates our safety protocol by knowing exactly where you are.
Together, from our base of operations to your very own homes, we reinvent the standard of every night living. Our study of MAUWAY serves as the foundational stone in the socio-technological connection, as well as its metabolic growth beyond its own public realm. This is BPS, the Barangay Provision System, the Barangay reinvented.
What are spaces when immersed with the night?
The night. Let's talk about it.
But of course, body cannot fully function without a heart nor a brain. Heart nor a brain. Heart nor a brain. Heart nor a brain.